Notte would be one of the most famous baroque flute concertos there is. It's an incredibly dramatic concerto from his famous Opus 10 collection by Vivaldi. They're all very virtuosic, and this is probably the most dramatic, and it's very programmatic with the name La Notte, meaning night. And there's references to the supernatural. The second movement is Fantasmi, or phantoms, and another movement's Il Sonno, which is sleep. And so it's sort of up to the performer to use that sort of reference to the supernatural in playing, whether you sort of use it literally and kind of create sort of ghost effects, or just do it with your phrasing and sound. This is a particularly beautiful instrument. It's not one I usually use for AHE. It's a baroque flute, so it's pitched a little lower than what we usually play at. And it's very apt for this program. It's an Italian instrument based on the original, which was made in about 1750 by Carlo Palanca. And when the flutes were originally made, they were made of ebony or boxwood, which had different sounds. This one today is made of grenadilla, which is a dense dark wood, and it's got a very mellow and warm sound. They're very much related, of course. Yeah, we've got the same breathing apparatus, and it really is an extension of the human voice. And certain music, when you play it, makes you feel like you are singing. For instance, this Hussar concerto, it's written in a very melodic style, sort of uninterrupted by lots of sort of idiomatic violin style writing. It's just long flowing melodies. And all different wind instruments have a different way of using the air. So the flute is probably a little bit more closely aligned to the voice. There's a little bit of resistance, so you have to channel the air in different ways, like a singer would. On reed instruments, of course, they have the reed, which sort of interferes with the sound. So we all use our air very differently, but essentially it is related to singing very much. And in fact, you know, we don't have words when we play, but we can also imitate the sound of words very much with using our articulations to sort of mirror the sound of the words. I think my favourite thing with the AHE is Sky's very excellent, fresh, hand-picked choice of repertoire that she chooses, her programming. She chooses music that isn't often played by many other ensembles in Australia, in fact, all the world over. And in particular music for small to medium chamber ensembles. Really great pieces of music, and I feel really excited to be part of it.